Welcome back, guys. Today we explore new topic within arrays, that is sorting arrays. That's a very important thing when we are trying to arrange items within a data that we are trying to analyze. So, arranging or sorting arrays is an important concept. However, the array class doesn't have any function or method to give a sorted arrangement of its elements. However, we can achieve it using various methods. So there are workarounds to sort arrays. This could be in by using sorting algorithm. Yeah, we can use the sort method within the list. So we convert uh, array to a list and then use the sort method which is available within the list. Yeah, or using the built-in sorted method. So there is a built-in sorted method or function that is available for Python. Yeah. So there are various ways, as I said. So let's try to understand each item one by one. But before that, what we are going to see is this is what we are going to see as such. So we are trying to have an unsorted item. So suppose I have this unsorted array, we are going to sort it in a proper manner so that it is in ascending or descending order how we want it to be. Yeah. So let's start with our first workaround, and that is using sorting algorithm. Okay. Just hold on, just make it a bit formatted. So when we implement the classical bubble sort algorithm to obtain the sorted array, what we are doing is we use loops to swap the numbers based on the higher or lower, whatever it may be. Yeah. So we implement uh, this entire algorithm by using loops. So how do we do that? Let me show you an example. So I have to suppose import array as array underscore name. So I have this imported for myself. Then I will store an array dot array. So I have this numbers which are not in an ascending order. So I have made it a bit simple. So what we have to do is use the for loop. So the first for loop that I'm using is for I in range, that is length of A. So length of A is the array. So the length of the array is 5. Yeah. So it will run till 5. Yeah. And then it gets into J and range 0 length of A. So if a particular element of J plus 1 is bigger than the other one, then it will store it in a temporary variable. Yeah. And finally, we'll print this entire thing to a. So let me make it more simple, like from range 0. So I have to always start from 0. Range is always starting from 0 to length of A. That's okay. Then I have J that is in range length of I plus 1. That will always be a one number ahead. And then we have the length of A. It will run till the length of A. We do not require -1. Yeah. So we need to have the range in place. So if A I is greater than AJ, then what happens is it stores the AI in the temporary variable. Yeah. Then it swaps AI with AJ. Yeah. AJ. And then we have the AJ replaced by the temporary variable. Yeah. So what we are trying to do, and then we'll print the entire array. Once the entire loop is done, we'll print A. That is the array once again. So let me explain you the loop first. So what we are trying to do is we are getting into this range first. So it goes to the first element, that is 5. Yeah. Then it's again gets into then another element from range I plus 1. So 0 plus 1. So I was 0. So it will take 1. So AJ is 1. So 5 and 3. Now it is trying to compare 5 and 3, whether AI is greater than AJ. Yeah. If it is, then it will take the AI, that is 5, and store it in the temporary variable. It will replace AI, that is A0, with 3. Yeah. So AJ was 3. And then in AJ, it will replace the temporary, which was the bigger one number, and it will take it to 5. Yeah. So 3 and 5 will be swapped because 5 is greater than 3. So it will become 3, comma 5. Then other members will be same. So we move on to the next one. It will again go to J in the range. Now inner loop is going on. It is always checking with the I variable, whether it is bigger or smaller. So it is checking whether AI is 0 still, since we have started with 0. So AI is 0. Yeah. It is then compare with AJ, because AJ has been incremented to 1. Range has been moved to 2. So it is checking whether 3 is greater than 8. Yeah. No, it is not. So it will not replace till it gets to 2. Then it will take 2, replace it by 3, and 3 will be sent at the end of the number. So in the first sequence, the lowest number will be pushed on to the first number. Yeah. So what is happening in the first loop? It is, let me show you. So in the first loop, what happens is, this is AI. Yeah. And we have AJ. Yeah. So in the first loop, AI is always 0. Yeah. So the 0 is 5. The index number 0 is 5 here. Yeah. Okay. So it has come here. Now it jumps onto the second loop, which is J. J is I plus 1, where it is starting from I plus 1 index number, that is 3. So here it is 3. Yeah. Once it gets into the loop, it checks whether AI is greater than AJ. Yes, this is greater than AJ. So it stores AI in a temporary variable. Yeah. So this gets stored in a temporary variable. 3 gets swapped to AI. Yeah. And then this temporary variable gets swapped to AJ. So this way, the array will become 3, 5, 8, 4, 2. Yeah. When it goes on to the second loop within J. So once it finish this entire sequence, it moves on to here. Again, length of A is not yet finished, so it will move to AJ will become, it was previously 1, now it becomes 2. So AJ, A2, index number 2 is 8. So this will become 8. Yeah. And we have checked this is 3. The array has moved to 3. So whether 3 is greater than 8? No, not at all. So it stays as it is. Again, it goes back to the second loop. It becomes 4. 4, is it greater than 3? No. Then it moves on to 2. Yes, 3 is greater than 2. Then what it does? It swaps 2 here and it moves 3 in the place of 2. So the lowest number within this array is automatically pushed to the first. Yeah. Once it finished through the entire array, then it jumps onto this first loop. It moves on from 0 to 1. So in my first index is 5. Then it checks 5 against 8. Yeah. Same way, it will keep on going till it gets the lowest number being transmitted above. So this is called bubble sort. Yeah. Okay. So let's see the output, whether we are right in whether we have done it correctly. Let me run this. So we are using nested loops to get our desired output. This is a bit lengthy method as compared to the next one that I'll show you by converting list A to list, which is more simple as compared to this one. But this is a basic or the crux that you need to understand how sort happens. That's why I took this method of sorting a particular array through an organ. You can see this 2, 3, 4, 5, 8. So my array has been sorted. Yeah. So let's move on to a next method. I hope I'm making sense to you all people by that diagram. So using sort method from list. Yeah. Now, even though array module doesn't have a sort method, Python built-in list has that. So we can first declare the array as a list object by using a toList method that we have used earlier. You can check my previous video for the toList method if you want to learn toList in a detailed manner. Then you use the sort method on the list to sort it. So let me take you through an example. This will be pretty straightforward. So as we did, import array as array name. Yeah. And then we have a array. Yeah. So I have this array. Yes. I am then converting array to list. Then I am sorting this list using the list sort. So sorting sort list using sort method. Yeah. Then again, we are converting the list back this a sorted list back to an array, and then we'll print the array. So let's see what is the output. Here we have got the same output in the form of an array. So what we did is we converted the array to a list, then we sorted the list, then we converted back the list to an array using the array method. Yeah, pretty simple as compared to the uh, algorithm that we have shown, but that is the basic. That if you understood the algorithm, then probably you can use it in any programming languages. It's a pretty decent algorithm that could be used in any programming languages. Okay, so this was one workaround by which you can sort arrays. Another and last method that I want to show you is using the sorted method. Yeah. Now this third technique, which is a built-in function. Now the function returns a new list containing all items from the iterable in an ascending order. You can set reverse parameter to true to get a descending order as well. So the sorted function can be used along with an iterable. Python array is an iterable, we know that, yeah. So as it is an index collection, hence an array can be used as a parameter for sorted function. So what, just to make you or remind you about the syntax, how it happens. So you need to specify. So you need to have the function and then you have to specify the array. So that is the iterable. And if you want it in a descending order, then it has to be true. By default, it is false. Yeah. So the by default function or the reverse parameter is false. And that is again optional. Yeah. So if you do not put anything in the reverse, or you do not put this second parameter within this function, it will still sort the array in an ascending order. Yeah. So let me quickly jump into an example. So import array as array underscore name. And we have array, this same example. We are using sorted function, which will automatically sort this in ascending order. So let me run this for ascending order, whether we get the same output. You can see we got the same output as we had earlier for other two workarounds that we saw to sort an array. Now, if I have to sort this same array in a descending order, then what I need to do is I need to specify reverse equals to true. By default, it is always false. So I'm specifying reverse equals to true. So you can see now the array has been sorted in a descending order. So these are the various ways in which you can sort arrays within Python. Hope you understood the concept. Hope you liked the examples that have been shown. And I tried to make it pretty simple for your people to make it easily understood. Yeah. Hope you like this video. Do like it, share it with your colleagues who want to learn Python. Uh, do comment if you have any views or feedback, or if you have any inputs on the content which could be shared across with other members or other viewers of my video. But do not forget to subscribe to my channel if you like to get such informative videos directly to your inbox. Thank you so much.